Welcome! My name is Ruth Fuller, and I am the facilitator for the LR10 program at Solano Community College. I am also an LR10 instructor and a research librarian. I am going to spend the next few minutes introducing you to LR10 and answering questions students frequently ask about the LR10 requirement, including what is LR10 and why it is a requirement with English 1. Most importantly, I'm going to talk to you about how to get help electronically and face-to-face. The first question students have about LR10 are, what is LR10 and why are you required to take it with English 1? The proper title for LR10 is Introduction to Library Research and Information Competency. Really, this class is about knowing where to find information. Google is a start, but there is much more. How do you access information when in reality it isn't all for free? How do you tell if the information you're using is good or bad? Where does Wikipedia fall? The SEC catalog describes English 1 as a writing course which, amongst other things, requires a mastery of library research techniques. It ends with a final research paper, and students are expected to learn college-level research skills. LR10 is the course that teaches students these academic research skills. As writing a research paper is required in English 1, it is important to acquire a strong grasp of library research skills. As our access to information grows, strong information competency skills and library research skills become more critical. At one time, information competency skills and library research skills were about knowing how to get information out of a few sources physically at hand. Today, these skills are about finding valid and relevant information sources in the flood of electronic information that is available. It is our belief that the pairing of these two courses will improve your success with the research paper in English 1. This will set a foundation of strong research and writing skills that you can apply to future college classes and your professional life. We see LR10 as just-in-time instruction. You can actually apply the research skills you are learning in LR10 to the research paper in English 1. Next, students often want to know how they take LR10. The content of LR10 is housed in Canvas, Solano College's online learning platform. There will be a follow-up video describing how to get logged into Canvas LR10, as well as how to navigate the course itself. If you choose, you can complete LR10 online during any hours that suit your schedule within the unit due dates. However, if you are not comfortable completing LR10 without face-to-face contact, there are other options, which we will cover in a moment. A few things to note about LR10. LR10 is a one-unit transferable class to UC and CSU. LR10 is a required co-requisite of English 1. This means if you're enrolled in English 1, you must be enrolled in LR10 or have previously taken LR10. LR10 and English 1 are separate classes with separate instructors and separate grades. LR10 is graded A through F on the standard grading scale. The grades you earn in LR10 will appear on your transcript and average into your GPA. At Solano College, one unit equals 1 hour of work in class and 2 hours outside of class per week. Weekly workload will vary. Some weeks will be heavier than others. However, it will average out to about 50 or so hours over the 17.5-week semester. That said, it usually does not take that long to complete LR10. How long it takes you to complete LR10 is dependent on you, your skill level, and how efficiently you work. Now let's talk about getting help. This is the most important thing to leave knowing from this video introduction. LR10 is online. However, it is not a traditional online class. Because LR10 is taught by librarians and is linked to the SEC library, you have daily access to face-to-face help and instruction. The SEC libraries at the Fairfield, Vacaville, and Vallejo campuses have combined over 100 weekly hours of LR10 instructor availability to help you face-to-face. You don't want to take a class online? You have computer or internet problems at home? Not a problem. Come into the SEC library. You can sit at the library reference desk computers and complete each unit with a librarian nearby to aid and instruct you as much as you need. If you have computer or internet access issues at home, let us know immediately. We will find you a computer in the library to complete your coursework. We even have laptops for you to check out. We know that technology fails. Do not get frustrated. Do not panic. Just get in touch with your instructor. LR10 is often the first online class students at Solano College take. We think this is a good thing. First, LR10 is not your typical online course. You have access to help in the library during all library hours, including the center libraries. Canvas is also the preferred learning management system for many educational institutions. You're very likely to see it again. LR10 is a perfect place to get comfortable with using Canvas and learning online. Library hours are posted on the library website and in class. Email your instructor if you need help. Visit the library. Lastly, you can always get in touch with me, Ruth Fuller. I am the program facilitator. I am always happy to help out and have a fairly flexible schedule and availability. If I cannot meet with you, I will find someone who can. The hardest part of LR10 is time management. Being online, LR10 is often out of sight, out of mind. It is a good idea to mark down your due dates in separate calendar or using some sort of reminder to make sure you're logging on and getting work done. I highly recommend using the Canvas app. It is a great resource for helping you manage yourself in LR10 and your other online classes. We will cover the Canvas app in the log-on video. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I look forward to seeing you in the library.